All right, here we go. All right, now that that's in order, welcome to the program. All right, Happy New Year, everyone, and let's just get into it. So, I am going through my cluster. My cluster number is in the description, so feel free to check that out. Let's get that microphone out of the way. I used a glowing microphone. I need to configure these colors though, but we don't need to see all that right now. As long as I don't get away with my mouse, because it's hovering right above my mouse, but that's okay. All right. Oh, that is right. Okay. So where's that at? All right. Happy New Year, everyone. Let's work on building a few spheres. So right now I am in the Zeta Lacertae system, the second planet. It is a satellite orbiting a gas giant. The gas giant is the first planet in the star system. So let's just go. As you can see, I got a lot of traffic going out near my home world. I kind of started more things on. This is actually my home world system. So early in the program, I started to build. Well, I didn't even really have the shell going. I had like a whole cloud of solar cells orbiting the star, and I just kind of started venturing out to the gamma system out here. But I went back and did a little bit more tweaking and um, just kind of started getting more rockets coming from the fourth planet over there. So I will take a trip over there in a little bit. Um, and what led to that is like there was another planet that I was at far out, and I was producing. Long story short, I was trying to produce more quantum chips, and one of the components that you need to produce the quantum chip is the plane filter. Plane filters come from cashmere crystals. Cashmere crystals are one of the components from there is to form those are the titanium crystals. And titanium crystals, you have to either form your own organic crystal or go farm it from another world. So I went and found like a vein of like maybe 1.9 million units and used that to kind of fill that. So long story short, I moved my main cashmere crystal um, facility to the fourth planet of the Wazon system. So that's where we're getting up, and because there was already abundance of deuterium fuel rods and the frame material, I think the Dyson sphere component, I was able to kind of link that up and add more, add more launchers to that plant, and that's why you see so many rockets launching around the star. So I expect this Dyson shell to be done sometime soon. I might add more launchers to try to get more going there. But yeah, that was a hold up that I did not have the yeah, that I did not have all the components there. But I had like but going back to the cashmere crystal, I had an abundance of cashmere crystals on another planet, and I was funneling them into the other worlds. So this right here, I think I'm gonna let that planet be like my main cashmere crystal hub, and we can kind of funnel it either to the system that I'm sitting on right now, or kind of disseminate those out to the rest of these. But okay, so that's one Dyson sphere going. That's the first one I built, so that's why it's not that impressive. Let's just go out here to these other ones. This is my larger one, and if you've been on the channel before, you know that I have a battery charging planet inside of this Dyson sphere. Remember, it's like if you can get one inside of a sphere, make that your charging planet, because you can generate power and 24/7 all over the planet and fill it up with the ray receivers. Just go out here. to the finish system. This one's coming along pretty good, and this one's kind of like one of my own personal favorite designs because it's basically a bunch of rows of diamonds. So I personally, I've kind of nicknamed this one kind of the diamond sphere, if you will. Yeah. So that's coming along. I don't know how much power that one's generating right now, but I'd have to go over and see that one. But I think it's generating a pretty decent amount of power. For some odd reason, my rockets have stopped producing in the Icarus system. This is going to be a really good design when it comes into it. It's kind of like I've got stars rotating, and I've kind of got like blades tilted at an angle around, kind of like almost I think that's like a 40, just about a 45 degree. Oh wait, no. There's rockets coming out. It's a few at a time, but they're coming. So I think I'm gonna end up having to go bolster. I'm gonna have to go bolster that production because I really want that one to finish because that's the. Oh shoot! Look at that. It's building. I thought rocket production had stopped, but I've done something to get rockets coming out of that planet. Let's see. Maybe it was just a few at a time, but I'm gonna have to see what that's about. But though, yeah, I've already kind of gone ahead and finished the whole plan. Oh, okay. It's a little bit more consistent than I thought. It's a rainy New Year where I'm at. So that one, okay. So that one, more the framework is going around that sphere, and that's good. We're gonna have more power coming from that one. All right, let's look at another one real quick. This one I haven't really built on too much, but this is another one that I've got a planet inside of the sphere. So that one's gonna end up being like that one's gonna end up being a charging planet as well. This one's running pretty steady. I kind of went back to the green planet here to try to get more oil production going, and this is also where I'm getting the organic crystal. So I don't use oil for a whole lot, so I think I might be able to kind of synthesize more organic crystals, and I think I might go back to this planet, which is Beham 1, the first planet of this system, and make a there's a couple of things we can do. I could go ahead and farm all of the organic crystal off of it, and I think it was like 1.9 million units, which is gonna help a lot. We should build, yeah, because the recipe, long story short, is 1-to-1, so that means I should be able to get the 1.9 million units of cashmere crystal out of that once all that's synthesized. But I think I might just go ahead and expand on this one. I could generate a lot of power with this, but I won't be able to make the charging planet like I want to, because as you can see, that is as large as the orbit of the orbital radius of the sphere can go. So yeah, autosave. But the planet is still outside of the sphere. And that's okay. We'll just use that we'll just add it to the power. That's all we'll do. We'll just add it to the power. Where else? Where else do I have a pretty decent sphere? Wazon. Haven't gone there yet. Haven't gone there. We looked at Beham. Look at Ada Scorpii. We looked at that one. Icarus. Oh yeah, this one's got. Yeah, I need to just go ahead and do what I need to do to kind of bolster the production there, because apparently I'm not sending any more rockets there right now, and I'm yeah, things are just kind of gone to a standstill. So eventually, I'm gonna have to go back to that system and go. But anyway, so here we are. What I what I did do it, and let's just zip over to the gas giant real quick. And this is a really cool little gas giant. Kind of reminds me of our planet Uranus, whatever you want to call it. This one I've got completely surrounded by these orbital collectors, and this is like one of my favorite gas giants because it yields fire ice. I've got fire ice for days around here, and I'm just gonna use it, just kind of keep funneling and fueling everything else. What's up, viewer? How you doing? Ah, okay. Appreciate you coming through. Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad you can come through anytime. You're always welcome here. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to you, by the way. Yeah, I do. I should do that. I got it on a tripod that's like right here, and I kind of try to lean back away from it. Really, what I could use is like a taller tripod, and actually, coincidentally, I actually have one, and I'm just, you know what? I do have a taller tripod, and I'm actually gonna use that. So, actually, you know what? I'm gonna take a little side intermission because this tripod is larger. I'm gonna set this up. Appreciate the tip. Yeah, I think I should do that a little bit more because it's not. Yeah, where I got my camera, it doesn't block anything. So I'm gonna let Icarus chill out around my favorite gas giant planet, and I'm just gonna set this up. Enjoy the view. All right, I'm back. I thought I had the camera shut off, and I didn't have it shut off. But anyway, so I'm using my taller tripod, and I probably should kind of, I don't know. It's a weird fit, but it works. It's working fine. All right. Yeah, I'm just over here enjoying the view of this gas giant, the big blue ball of the Zeta system. And I'm trying to figure out. Let's move that. Let's move that right there, because my handles are supposed to show on this video, and they haven't been, because I was wondering what that was at the bottom there. All right. Play Halo campaign. Yes, Pat, I'm gonna play the Halo campaign. I plan on doing that today, and you should join my stream sometimes. I'm telling you, like that last clip that I made. Yeah, a lot of people seem to like it. The one about the 90-day fiance. Let me see here. I cannot type. For some odd reason, I don't have the ability to comment directly to Facebook Live when I'm on Facebook Live. From here, I can do Twitch, but I can't do Facebook. But I'm primarily logged into Twitch when I'm on Streamlabs, and that is perfectly okay. Let's see here. I just had to bring up a browser. Let's do here. So I'm just gonna move this, and we'll go. Yeah, I'll have to move this to my other screen. Let's do. Nah, I'm gonna move this over here, and I'm gonna move this over here. Let's do that. Make sure the video's on mute. Yeah, okay. All right. DaVinci Code does not need to be on right now. That's fine. All right. All right, back to what I was doing. So let's get back to building. So let's bring up the. All right. Appreciate that follow, brother Hal. Thank you very much. Yeah, and my homeboy that just liked the post, that just liked the page. Like, I've actually featured him on my page. I don't know if he realizes that or not. So, all right. So, let me zoom out here real quick. Let's look at this. All right, that one's still building. So, and this is good for me because that means more power. More power. Alright, let's go back to this planet I was working on. This planet here is, I'm gonna use it, and let's travel there first because it's got a decent amount of iron. So I think what I can do is I can kind of use it to kind of start generating the engine parts. Let's see all the turbines and all the other stuff. So let's just zip over here. And this is a satellite of this gas giant. And it also has like it also has sulfuric acid oceans, which is good. That's gonna come in handy. So I like to start on the North Pole. All right. That's typically what I like to do. I like to try to start on the North Pole on everything. And start building. So what we got here, this planet, there's a lot I could do with this world. I could start off using solar power or something like that, but I've gotten really used to using the artificial stars, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that here as well. Mainly because I don't have a whole lot of, where are they at? I've got only one energy exchanger. I need to build more of those. So I've got those on a planet, on another planet somewhere, and I forget where I stored them. But we'll take care of that. But I do have like a whole lot of artificial stars. In my inventory, so that's what we're gonna do. We'll power it up with artificial stars, deuterium fuel rods, not deuterium. I forget what these things are called. Not the deuterium fuel rods, but the antimatter fuel rods, and that's what we're gonna use to power this planet. I do need. I'm using these a little bit more now, so they burn really slow, which is good. But I know I'm eventually gonna need like another facility to go to make. To make deuterium fuel rods, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Which the recipe there it is right there. But I'll eventually do that. So, all right, let's get it. So, this is one of those. What the hell do you call this? It's one of those volcanic ash worlds, and we do have like a deposit of copper and iron right there, which is perfect. That's exactly what we need. There's a decent amount of silicone here, so we'll go ahead and farm that as well. I'm gonna farm all of this, and because this area back here is pretty bare, we'll set up manufacturing sites all around there. But I'm also trying to reduce the amount of drones and the amount of the amount of drones and the amount of conveyors that we use. So I might end up putting a lot of these smelting facilities right next to, close by the vein, if you will. That's weird. Yeah. Okay. I'm over here looking at my broadcast screen. Make sure everything's good there. Okay. And it is. Yeah. I'm gonna move my social media tags up here. They really should go there. Transition. Because those actually get in the way of game text and that's not good. All right, let's get to work. that there. I'm gonna call on about 1,000 warpers. Let's call them. Why does it want to send me 1598? I don't know. I just set it to 1,000. I'll call on the warpers. Autosave comes in and interferes with what I'm doing. On them, we're gonna call not the warpers. I'm sorry. The antimatter field rise. I'm gonna call on about like 2,000 of those, right? Call on those. I'm gonna set up. I'm gonna set up maybe about. I'm gonna do this a little bit more strategically. I'm gonna set up like an artificial star kind of at every quadrant around 75 degrees north, which I got plenty of those. Got like 100 of them. So we'll just put. I'm gonna put one right there. Try a little bit different. I think I can kind of spread the power out a little bit better that way. Let's do that right there. We'll just do it right there in this ring right here. And then I'll run my satellite network down that same rib, and that should give me an even amount of coverage. So we'll do that. We'll do this. Oh wait, not quite. Let's do that again. Do that. I'm gonna run a conveyor belt out of this logistics center all the way around, and the reason I'm doing it this way as opposed to like using one of my blueprints is because there's a vein right there at the North Pole, and it's okay. So all right, so let's get it. Can I call down some conveyor belts? Do I have conveyor belts on? Like, can I call 1,000? I could have swore. Well, screw it. Here in a little bit, I'm gonna make another belt facility here too. So. And I'm just gonna wrap around. Yep. Let me make sure that's not too far away. And you know, the thing about it is with these the Mark III sorters, I would hope that they would have gone a little bit further. I hope they would have had like a little more reach, but they don't. There's that. Set sorter up. Sorter. And yeah, that at the belt. Put that right there. The thing about it with me is it's always not about the most efficient one. I just like to create. You can make like all this stuff look really freaking cool. So let's do that. Let's set up a few systems before we apply power. How about that? And it's gonna look awesome when I bring it online. Do F1. And that's a lot of iron right there. That's gonna sustain us for a good while. So let's go ahead and get that going. That. And then the copper vein. That's a lot of dang copper. That is a lot. And this is kind of so to give all the belts and stuff like that room to flex. I'm just gonna put a logistics center right about there, and we'll feed the belts into it. I'll get like I've got plenty of satellites to cover more than enough of this planet. So do that, set that up, and we're gonna supply iron ore, copper ore, and I don't really. I'm gonna give it about 20. I'm gonna give it about 20 drones to start out with, and we'll set up belts. This, that, and here we go. Do that. I'm gonna set up. We'll set up some, and I'm gonna make like yeah, I'm gonna put like a facility right there on that little rashy looking spot on this planet. And we'll go to my yeah, we'll go here, and then I'll use my dang it, that's right, I can't, yeah, this cell is too wide, I can't put it there, so I'll just put it right here. And did I update this blueprint? No, I didn't. Yeah, and while I'm at it, yeah, I'm gonna need that, so that's gonna go up next. And this is really cool. So what I could do is I could kind of sort of link this facility to like to the to this iron vein next to it. Come on, autosave. Ooh, did I just run out of belts? Yeah, I did. Dang. Okay. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to go back and get belts. I could have swore I had some belts on. Yeah, because what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and set the blueprint up. So that's gonna make my motors and stuff. That's gonna come in really handy. Let's go ahead and make my belt facility, which is this one. So normally this one goes like right around here because that's where I first designed it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and what are you saying? It says collide with another object. I don't understand what's going. I don't know why it says that. It always says that. Come on. Where can I put my facility? I might have to redo my blueprint, but I thought this was supposed to be able to stretch out and fit anywhere. Well, dang, dude. I don't know if I need to coat this or what, but let's see. That facility should be able to fit right here, and it don't. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna do this real quick to this little block, see if that helps. Welcome everybody viewing, appreciate you joining. You could have picked anybody else's stream to chime in on, but you came in inside to stick around with me. Appreciate you. Happy New Year to you. I wish you much success and entertainment in whatever gaming platform that you venture into. You know, you can check me, follow me here on Twitch. You can also check out my Instagram. I've got some pretty cool clips there. I've got one that's kind of really cool right now. It's about it's about a PlayStation 5 and a 90-day fiance. People have been getting a kick out of that, so just go ahead and check that out. Instagram at the program. PS5 90-day fiance. Some chick bought some dude a PS5. To me, it ain't worth it, but screw it. The only thing I can say about that is old boy was able to get his PlayStation. I'm not a PlayStation person. I'm primarily swapped over to PC right now. I might get an Xbox Series S or X if the supply gets better and I don't gotta go wait in line online to try to go get the damn thing. But I don't know. To each his own. I ain't judging. But oh boy decided that he need to go put it down so he can go get him a PS5. I'm not judging. He did what he did. He did what he said he had to do. Like, oh my god, I think that dude. He wouldn't. I don't think he was American. I think he was like he was African. He was an African dude, and then he was like, okay, yeah. He's like, and she was like, yeah, I got you a MacBook and a PS5. I'm like, dang. All right. That ain't the one. I was trying to get my belt blueprint to fit. That's what I was trying to do. That's why I was laying out all that. So it says collide with an object. There's nothing nearby. There's no satellites. There's no nothing. So what I'm gonna end up having to do is I'm gonna have to come back to this planet right here, and I'm just gonna have to go zip over to which planet was it? I think it was the trying to see where I had this. I'm at the Zeta Lacertae system, and I'm looking for where I store my belts, and I can't find my belts somehow. Zeta Valorium. These star systems are not in order, if even when you find them. I don't know. I don't understand the madness. Yeah, that ain't it. Damn, I ain't even got none at this system. All right, let's check. Let me check the neighboring system. I gotta find that. Not Wise on. Damn it. Kuma. Dang it! Do I gotta go all the way back over here? Oh, all the way back over to Beham to get belts. Where in the heck? Where? No, those are not close by. I thought I had some close by. So what I'm gonna do? I know I got some all the way out here in do I have any around Phoenix 4? Yes. Do I have any made within the last hour? No, that doesn't mean that there's not any there though. But do I have any made within the last 10 hours? Apparently, yes, I do. All right, so I think I do got a facility over there. Auto save. Welcome viewers, Happy New Year. Man, we got 6 people viewing today. Man, I appreciate y'all. What up? Big Will said Happy New Year. Appreciate you, man. I'm gonna come join y'all's party later this year. Jay, thank you, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate the follow. Rook said I got a Rook, I do not have a PlayStation. I made a clip about the 90 Day Fiance episode where old girl bought the African dude a PlayStation. I'm gonna send you the link after. You'll like it. I think you'll like that. It ain't no. It's, you know, maybe I'm downplaying my video a little bit, but I ain't, you know. Maybe it's not the best view. Maybe it's not the best video, but I thought it was pretty funny. We were playing fucking Halo, and I was like, yeah, we were talking about the PlayStation. We were talking about the old lady that bought that African dude a PlayStation. It was pretty funny. So, yeah, appreciate Big Will. Appreciate Rook coming into the stream for a little bit, watching me build Dyson spheres. All right, I'm gonna head over to Planet Phoenix 5, and I'm gonna come back to this Zeta Lacertae system. I'm trying to expand out all the way out this way. Rook, thank you for that follow, man. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna head back over here to Zeta to the Phoenix system, which is 13 freaking light years away. But not to worry, is this a gas giant? That's a gas giant. So I'm gonna go right here to the satellite. We're just gonna go ahead and warp over there. Oh yeah, Jay, man, thank you. Appreciate that host. I think you might be the first person that's like ever hosted me. So, all right, I'm gonna zip over here. And think about this. I've been playing this game since like early release, and I just like zooming across the whole freaking star cluster. So, anyway, 13 light years. All right, engaging warp engines. Lego. Oh yeah, appreciate that. And next time we stream some Halo, dude, like you can host that too, or however we want to do, or I don't know. We'll figure something else out. I think we can probably kind of get our viewership up. We can get our viewership up. More views in 22. How about that? More views in 22. All right, coming up on the planet. And I don't know. I'm not really liking the navigation on this planet. I keep. Whoa, where's the? Damn, dude. And there's no need to land. Thing about it is, like, as I'm making these, when I come to a planet, I see things going, I see things being built, right? And I want to make sure that the sphere is being built, which it is. You see the rocket's heading toward the star, making the sphere. And like I was saying earlier in the stream, this is my favorite one because I've kind of got like these diamonds that are kind of rotating in opposite directions around each other, right? So that's why this is my favorite one. And back to the mission at hand. I came here looking for belts. I got 800 freaking satellites right there. I'm gonna take a few more with me. I'm gonna take those. And smelters. I need more smelters. So while I'm here, I'm just gonna take a couple hundred of those. What else we got? That I could use some of that, so I'm gonna take some of that too. I'm just over here kind of shopping. This shit like going to Walmart. I came to this planet looking for one thing. I ended up like with more things. The H. This facility says it makes drones, but I see not where my drones are. I think I just need to finish this facility. Yeah, I do, because this one's made. Okay, I just gotta make a mental note to come back to this planet. Alright. There's supposed to be some belts around here. Find where I put my belt facility. Solar panels. Solar panels, quantum chips being made right there. That's good. Those are going into the rocket production. That's awesome. I was like, where the damn rockets at? Okay, it's making rockets. They're just going really slow. But I really want that Dyson sphere to go ahead and hurry and get finished. So I'm gonna make a point to come back to this system and kind of work on it. Right now, I don't know what my total power output is. I'm gonna figure that out here before I get off. I think I was like around 200 gig, to maybe kind of close to 200 gigawatts. Okay, there it is. There it is. The very elusive belt production. So what I'm gonna do, shit, this planet doesn't have a whole lot of iron left on it. So hopefully I'm importing iron somewhere. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take these 1,000 belts with me. And since this one, so let's find like a, okay, I am importing iron to this plant, which is good. All right, I think that one's coming from a neighboring world. Let's clear some inventory out. I don't need that. There's plenty of copper. There's plenty of there's titanium is in a total abundance in this whole freaking in this whole game. And the thing about it is, when I first started out, and I started on like a green plant that was kind of similar to Earth, and it had no titanium, so I had to kind of build my Icarus up so that I could actually oh, what the heck? Why are those icons right there? Okay. I know what I did. Those are not supposed to be right there. That's why I had that is why I had my social links. That's why I had them. And if I can drag them back into place, that's why I had them down here. I'm just gonna leave them right there. Let's transition. Let's move those back down to where they need to go. So, yes. Okay. That looks better. Cause I was looking at my little screen. I was like, why do I have all these icons? Why in the world do I have all that like right there? That was weird. All right, back to what I was doing. So I need to find like a spot. And it might take a bit, but we can move like about 1,000 belts at a time. I'm gonna put this one. Yeah, we'll put it right up here at the North Pole. All right. I came to this planet like a while ago, but hey, at least Dyson Sphere coming on pretty well. 26.9 gigawatts of power, and that right there, that is the current plan of what the sphere is looking like. So I think I might expand it a little bit more, but let's do that when we'll do that when we get back to it. So all right, I'm gonna add one logistics center somewhere right here. Yeah. And I'm going to we'll just shift the belts like about 1,000 units at a time. Do that. We'll park 2 vessels there. Put a small amount of drones, and let's power it up. Do that, and we'll feed a line of warper. Yeah, I've still got some Mark 1 belts. Yeah, slot 6, that's right. Okay. All right. All right, it's sending belts out somewhere. Thing about it is I don't want those to end up going too far out, but I mean, if that's where they need to go, that's where they need to go. All right, so we started out up here, and I'm gonna warp all the way back over to Zeta Lacertae. The satellite planet. Let's go. Wait, was that it? Yeah. All right, we'll go back there and do more things. And I like planets like this. You can build like 100% over here. So I think probably what I'm gonna end up doing is because that sphere is growing so much. If I come back here and kind of bolster the production, I could probably fill all this up with rocket launchers. Yeah, fill that up with rocket launchers, and then get that sphere going. I got people texting me shit. What is going on? checking on a few things real quick. That is weird. Nah, that should have been viewed more times than that. That's weird. Let me get back to that. I'm checking something real quick. Yeah, my PlayStation video got like it got viewed pretty well on TikTok as well. So I think for me just to had posted it last night. So, but I think I'm on probably I get a chance today. I'm gonna probably like go back and see if I can make me some more Halo clips. What up, new viewers? Welcome to the program. We're building spheres today, man. And I'm gonna fly at a few sublight speeds, and just to kind of reiterate what's going on here, I'm just gonna show you guys some of the spheres that I've designed. That's one. Call it the diamond sphere. It is approaching around 30 gigawatts of power. Here's another one. This one I need to work on, and I kind of based that one off of the sphere that you see on the title screen. Just needs more work. Oh, right. Phoenix, Zeta, Flora. Where else I got one? Oh, my other favorite sphere. Where is it at? I'm gonna show it to you real quick. Let's see how that one's doing. The one in Icarus, in the Icarus system. So it is coming along slowly but surely. So, yeah, I don't know why I was playing that. I was on here, and I was just I figure I just need to make like stars. Rook says, "What's the story about this game?" There's really not a whole lot. Well, the story is that I am piloting this robot, and I was sent by a race of aliens to a planet to build Dyson spheres to generate power. There's no enemy to fight right now, but the thing about it is I think the developers they're coming up with some kind of combat mode. I have no idea what that exactly means or how it's gonna work or when it's gonna come out. But I am trying to generate as many Dyson spheres and generate as much power as I can before combat mode is released so that I can be ready. So I don't know if it means I have a better chance when I generate the power or whatever. But the whole thing right now, all I'm doing is just like I go out to these other planets, I farm resources, I make materials, I build rockets, and I build solar cells to build these Dyson spheres. And this is actually based off of a theory. I think it was a guy named Dyson that made this theory where a structure could be constructed around a star and generate almost an endless amount of power. That is what this is. This is a Dyson sphere. So this is one of my favorites. My larger ones. Let's see. I'm gonna show you one of my larger ones, which is this one. This is my largest one, and I didn't want to make it too complicated because I've got a planet inside of this thing. The first planet of the system is actually right there, and I actually use it to generate power for the rest of the cluster. I got another planet that's inside of a Dyson sphere that we're going to do the same thing. Basically, all of this whole shell collects power from the star that's inside, and I use it to charge batteries, and I take the batteries and I move them from one star system to the next. That's why I call these my battery charging planets, because that's exactly what they do. They charge batteries. But anyway, yep, that's the sphere. This is the star inside. But yeah, that's basically the story. I'm piloting a robot that looks like the Iron Man suit, and I'm going around building Dyson spheres. Boom, there you go. Appreciate all you viewers showing up. I think this actually might be like the most viewers I've had for one of my Saturday stream building sessions in a long time. So I really appreciate you for coming through. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe. The program it's the program on Twitch. There's the program YouTube, program on Instagram, and the program on Facebook and Twitch. And I post like other clips that I think that you would enjoy on there. I'm gonna make me some more clips today. Me and some of these guys in the chat. Sometimes we play Grand Theft Auto. I've got a good idea for a pretty good clip for Grand Theft Auto. I think I'm gonna go ahead and make that today. All right, back to Icarus. This is my Icarus. So just like I said, looks like the Iron Man suit. All right, let's get back to that planet I was trying to go to. All right, engaging warp engines. While I'm talking, I hope you all can hear the game pretty well. I think the game actually has a pretty good soundtrack, I think. I swear that's my favorite gas giant planet. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. All right, here we go. So what I'm gonna have this planet do, because it's right next to the big blue ball right there in the sky, this one's gonna make like this one's also gonna be used to process the okay, cool, my belt showed up. I'm gonna increase the supply over here to like 2,000. Let's do that. 12 Yeah, let's do that. All right, so we've got that set up, got that going, got this one going as well. Let's go ahead and finish that. This is my turbine cell. So got all these kind of linked, the electromagnets and all that stuff. The only other thing I do need to make like a cell to smelt copper. So we'll go ahead and knock that out. Just put it right. Where do I need to put it? Where should I put it? Like right there. Well, the thing about it is, like, what I could do is, like, there is a vein of copper right there that is got about 1.98 million units. I could just go ahead and set it right there, because it's just a simple cell that yeah, it's just gonna be a simple cell that smelts copper. Let's go to my blueprints, man. Let's see. I think I've got. I thought I had a. There we go. I'm gonna modify this a little bit because the veins right there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna direct feed it. So let's modify. So I'm gonna take. Let's do this. Let's get rid of that one. And let's go ahead and take that one off. and I'm gonna direct feed it. I'm just gonna put right there. Do that. I'm gonna have this. I'm gonna put the satellite network around like the. Let's see, like every 45 degrees, I think. Oh, I'm sorry. Kind of basically every quadrant. We'll do that. So there, like, there's one. So I'm just gonna run it right down that line right there at about 70 degrees. 70? Yeah, 70 degrees is what that is. And I'll just run it over. And it's gonna look awesome when I turn it on. I'm gonna turn it on here in a little bit because once I get the copper cell linked up, then pretty much I can just kind of go ahead and start letting this one go. Yep. All right. Demand, supply. Don't really need a whole lot of drones there. I'm just gonna put like about 10 of them right there. Damn it, autosave. Come on. All right, all these are linked up. All right, let's go ahead and start feeding this stuff. Let me dump some of this inventory. So we'll just put that right there. Did that really just come out? Yeah, it did. Deuterium fuel rod. No, antimatter. Those are antimatter fuel rods, not deuterium. I think if I start this one, it should, yeah, that should kick off. So let's go ahead and get that one going. Satellite up and oh, none of the link. Yeah, let's have to close the gap. All right, let there be light. Oh shoot, I forgot to put a. I gotta put a satellite right there at the top there. Okay. All right. So this is working out pretty well. All right. Iron is being mined. Copper is being mined. The drones are starting to fly. I got all 4 of my artificial stars are generating power. So we got a little bit more. We got progress going here. This cell's up and running now. I'm also direct feeding it. Copper ingot is being smelted, and that's gonna come over here to. Well, okay. Iron. This is my main iron cell. That one's going pretty well. So once that's actually produced enough, it should start making its way over here. Or did I put drones? I didn't put any drones in it. Silly me. Didn't put enough drones. I'm just gonna put about 10 of them. We'll put 10 right there. Those are gonna bring material over here. That's good. That's what we want. So it should bring over iron ingot and gears, because I'm making iron ingot. Those are magnets, just a base magnet, a cell of gears, and there's a little, that's not supposed to be there. That has nothing to do with iron. Let's go there and fix that. I think that's a defect in this blueprint, or unless I'm using an outdated blueprint. Do that, upgrade that. That's missing one. What else am I missing? Gonna have to send more iron over here. Thing about it is, like, this one, all these lines won't be filled until everything else is full. But what's going on? Yeah, that logistics center needs to be powered up. So we'll just apply power right there like that. Hopefully that's enough to start bringing. And the thing about these are my blueprints, and I think I probably just need to kind of tweak them a little bit. They're not as efficient as they should be. But let's see what we got here. I probably should just go ahead and make like a cell that just yeah, that just smelts iron, because this is one of those high yielding iron planets, and it can yield like about 21 million units of iron. So let's go ahead and I could probably just put that right beside here. Where I'm at. Thought I had a blueprint that just made iron ingot, but I do have a general blueprint that yeah, I do have a general blueprint, so we'll use that. And I'm gonna put it right. Why would it be better if I just rotated it? Just stuck it right there. Put it there. It won't fit there. I might need to make like a better blueprint. So I'm gonna use this space right there. I'm just gonna put it right there. And I'm out of belts. So go ahead and let that finish. And this one by default is set for a stone brick. We're gonna convert this to smelt iron, and it'll be like the iron building cell. So that clear that. We're gonna make this one demand iron ingot, supply iron. I'm sorry, demand iron ore, supply iron ingot. Yes. And if I farm the rest of, if I set up like an extractor for these veins nearby, it should just go right into the cell, and we gotta be able to supply iron ingot better. So I'm just gonna copy this and paste the recipe. I swear, I think this is like maybe the most fun I've had copying and pasting like ever within the Dyson Sphere program. If any developer is watching this, see if you can do something where like that autosave doesn't put that brief pause into it. It would be much appreciated. Very much appreciated. And I could have done these lines a little bit better. I know that. Because some of these are, well, not, yeah, I did double up on some of them. Some of them I didn't. All right, there's a little bit of iron there, so let's go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and just go ahead and start sending that out. Yeah, this one's gonna be this one's gonna yield a lot, so I'm just gonna go ahead and make sure all these lines are turned on, and that should kind of help my motor and my motor turbine production, because that's what we want. Okay, so there's some iron ingot going into the cell, right? So we should start seeing all these start jumping around. And when they start jumping up and down, that means that they are producing, just like a big old press machine. All right. An hour and a half into the stream, and I think we did pretty good today. Pardon me, I'm pouring me a little drink. Yeah, and I think this is like a miniature cell, but I think I can kind of take this and kind of expand it a little bit more. I think I'll do that. Yeah, this cell, all it really needs is more iron, and it's gonna get going. So let's go ahead and start farming. I want to link all these two together, so hopefully I can get a, yeah, okay, good. That's too close. We'll put it right there. Iron, supply iron. We'll do that. Change that to that. Each drone is going to be at least 50% full. And I'm going to go ahead and extract all this iron. We'll set that up. Planning for me to plop a satellite right there. Coverage is good. Coverage is good. And I'm gonna go ahead. I got plenty of belts. I'm just gonna go ahead and run these in. Oh man. Okay. This should be working out a whole lot better, and I can see like the facilities over here. They're jumping up and down, so this is all going according to plan. For some odd reason, all these magnet facilities are not working, even though they've got. No, they don't have that many product there. Yeah. This doesn't need to be on remote demand. That's just local demand. So what I could do is I could expand this so that we produce more magnets. I think I've done that on a few other plants, so we'll do that here. Right after I set up to extract all of this iron ore. We'll just go ahead and do this real quick. This won't take very long. Yeah, I'm just gonna link all these up and throw a satellite right there. But I'm trying to see this facility right here full. That's what I want. And it's working a little bit better. Alright, so let's go over here to my iron processor here. And I need more magnets. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add another line of magnets. Yeah, that ought to help. And it looks like I got an outdated sorter over here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and change this real quick. It's one that I forgot, and boom. All right, the problem that I was having here, these electromagnets, we were not making enough of these, and so these two lines here, they're feeding these turbine lines, but they're not getting fed properly because, which just don't make any sense. There is something, I've got something wrong here, and I can't think of what it is. Okay, I see what the issue is. That's how I'm working because these sorters are not right. And I think I need to update my blueprint. That one's not working. That one's not working either. So I gotta redo the blueprint. Yeah, okay. I see what was going on. Let's do... this is, I was wondering why this wasn't working right there. I think I might have to go back to my other plants where I got that blueprint and make this adjustment. So feed in, out. Okay, that's better. There, that, okay. All those should be jumping up and down now. Okay, good. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back and... I'm gonna have to go back to mother plants and redo that. And actually, while I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and redo this blueprint because this blueprint was just wrong because I had my turbine facilities, they were not getting fed. So I think if you was looking, there was like two of them that were only two of them that were being fed. Let's move the satellite though. Let's set it right there. That way I can get like another facility right in here, right there. And then if I need to, I can just kind of expand it this way. All right. Approaching an hour 40 minutes into the stream and still got a steady stream of viewers, man. Appreciate y'all. I swear I thought I had Big Will already added to my list here. I mean, I'm just going to go ahead and make an adjustment. Big Will, Rook's following. I'm just gonna add them. Big Real, Wood, Rook, J. Oh, okay. Yeah, Jay, I like your logo over there. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool over there, Mr. Creepy Mask Seller. So, all right. And one of these days, I'm gonna come up with a different emoji for my follows. I'm still using the zombie, but I don't think that that's good for my I don't think that's good for my channel. I don't think it goes with the theme I'm using right now. Yeah, you're welcome, bro. All right, so that's where it's still. Yeah, I'm still not supplying enough magnets to this place, even though all these are full. And they're growing over there about 30 at a time. My drones they can haul like 100 units a piece. All right, let's look out here again. Let's go back to the home system of Wazon. Yeah, yeah, a lot of stuff on Stream Elements, and I'm actually subscribed on the Prime stuff with Streamlabs. So I'm gonna go in there and figure out if they got some emojis or something like that. Or I should be able to like make like a GIF or something like that that I can yeah, I should be able to get some emojis or something like that off the store. And yeah, even my logo, I had some random person like, yeah, and there's always some graphic artists like popping in your DMs. Like, my original logo, I had Kia make it, and like friend of mine named Kia, and then like this one here, I had some random guy come in my DMs, and he was able to make it, and I thought that was pretty cool. Did a pretty good job. But like all these transitions and stuff that I use, um, like even the stuff that you see in the lower right hand of the screen, and even when I do this, that's from the Streamlabs marketplace. So like if I go here and like say if I want to do like an intermission, I can do that, but I need to configure the screen. So right now I'm just kind of using the live screen or something like that. Or let's see that. Here's my be right back screen for like a short break. But I don't want y'all to leave right now, so we'll just go back to the live feed, to the live view. But yep. So that one's going. So the thing about it is like while I'm out here on this one, I want to be able to like go to link up this system and these that are kind of close by. Like see even here, this one, the Kuma system. I think I came over here one time, or did I? I don't know. But kind of link those together, kind of get them to support each other. I'm gonna go over here to this planet real quick. Let's see what this got. Just zip over here real quick. And really, I can make any of these planets here in this star system able to process the fire ice. Okay, that's what they mean. Yeah, this one. Yeah, you know what? This plant right here would probably be really good for processing the fire ice. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start. Is this one? This one is the one the system that has the silicone. So that'd be good too. Let's see. Do I got a blueprint for this already? And I don't. I have no blueprint for producing the fire ice. Okay. Alright, we're gonna fix that today. Actually, you know what? Yeah. So if I do like a facility kind of around the equator of this planet, that will work. And let's come up with a new blueprint. How about that? Let's come up with a new blueprint before I get off, because I'm gonna end this stream here in a little bit. All right. So where am I at? Well, yeah, we're gonna come up with a new blueprint. How about that? So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take a interplanetary logistics center. Let's do that. I'm gonna plop this one like right here on the rib. Let's do that. And we're gonna import the fire ice. It's also going to be able to produce the graphene. The byproduct is going to be hydrogen atom, and we're going to link a facility to convert the hydrogen to deuterium. How about that? How about let's do that? So I do have a blueprint for a chem facility, but this one, that doesn't really apply. And I've got plenty of chem facilities though. I got plenty of them. So what we want is like say, so if I want to put like a chem facility, I'm just gonna kind of put it out here where it's kind of far away from the logistics center. It is gonna be, let's do this. Put it right next to where the belt's gonna be. So I come here and I'm gonna put like put a belt out. So 1 unit in, 2 units out. So we know we're gonna come up with hydrogen atom and graphene. So that's the recipe right there. We're gonna copy. Sorter, and I may not be able to get all this done. I don't know. We'll see. Hydrogen, graphene, and I'm gonna add, kind of sort of try to mirror it a little bit. So what we'll do this right here. So sorters. What was that? This line right here is going to be the graphene. Graphene, hydrogen. That's going to go in. Yeah, I'm going to make this facility. I've got a similar facility somewhere else in the cluster. But we're going to start making a new blueprint right now. All right, couldn't fit facility right there, so I'm gonna add we'll add a satellite right there. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and copy all of this. And I'm just gonna copy that over right there. What I think I'll probably do is I'll probably just like do kind of like my, and if you've seen like my other videos, like I kind of like did like a T where I've got like a cell that kind of feeds into a point and then just kind of branches out into a T. We could do that here, kind of sort of, but I think right now I'll probably just do like half and half. Like I'll have this portion smelting the, I don't need a satellite right there. I'll have this portion right here smelting the smelting the fire ice. Eventually I'm gonna need like a, what else could we do with this planet? Because this one has all of this area you can construct on it 100%. We could probably also designate this one to eventually do like the solar cells. So I could probably just put all this right here. But some of these, I might as well do this and put the rail guns here. And this, this is perfect because this one has a really clear view of the star, and we'll just go ahead and start shooting the solar cells at the start from this location. That's what I'll do, and then we'll use that to generate a whole lot of power for this planet. So do that. No, it's too close. So I'll take that. I'm gonna put that right there. I'm just gonna set this up. Probably won't be any firing from anything very soon. We'll limit it to like about 100. And this is where the solar cells will come out once we get to that point. Well, we're not there yet. But anyway, all right. And I'm gonna set up another 4. We'll set up another 4 of these. 4 cells. We'll do that. Let's put another one like here, right at the pretty much the same longitude. Relatively the same coordinates. So no, it would go right here, right there at the big rip. That satellite. Satellite. I do need to make more interplanetary logistics centers, and that's fine. So we'll just have that one right. We'll put that one right there. This one's gonna. We'll let the warpers come in here, and I got warpers coming in from the Wazon systems where the warpers come in from. So we'll just go ahead and bring them over. Why does it keep one? I set it to 1,000. Why did it go to 1598? Oh well, if I got that many warpers to spare, fine. But I didn't think I did. I'm just saying. Do that, and I'm gonna set up one belt system to feed one of these, and we'll get to the other one later. Do that. Deuterium. I only need like 1,000 of them. Fire ice orbital collectors check. This one doesn't need to go far because, so we'll just limit it to a light year. Orbital collector, warper not required, and I'll put about, we can kind of half load it. So I'll put like, we'll put 4 vessels at the top, and there they are. Just kind of see them like the vessels that actually leave the star system. They just kind of that actually leave the planet. They just kind of sit at the crown of this thing. They just kind of wait to be loaded up. There is a lot I could do with this planet. Because this is kind of like the gamma planet that I was on like earlier in the game. Damn it, that's not what's. I hit the wrong thing. It's supposed to be that one, not the warpers. So let's go ahead and purge this. Oh shoot, I'm out of sorters. I should have sorters on another planet I can call here. Let's go ahead and do that. I'll call about 1,000 of them. Yeah, no, just wait. I gotta wait. I can't feed unless I got sorters, so I gotta wait. But enjoy the view for a little bit until that one comes. It shouldn't take very long. And I think after I do this, then Lord, drop my tripod. So I took a little bit of advice from my reader. I had like my webcam that you're watching me from. I had it sitting on this tripod, and the legs on it aren't very long. That's as long as I get. Wasn't giving me a really good wasn't really getting me a really good view. It was like you're looking up instead of at me, and I've made that kind of complaint when I've been in like Zoom meetings or something like that. So okay. Come on. That's them right there. There we go. The sorters just came in. All right, good. Don't need too many more. I'm gonna take all 1,000 of those. Looks like one of my drones went to go fulfill a little order, and that's good. Doing what they're supposed to do. So that when this one turns on, it's gonna bring the fire ice, and it's just gonna go ahead and yeah. This one doesn't need warpers. Right now it doesn't need drones, so I can go ahead and light this up. I like watching those come on. And the thing about it is, if you like, for those of you that have seen like the latest Spider-Man movie, right? And you know Doc Ock was there and he was talking about where was my machine, where was my machine, where was my machine. He was talking about this because if you remember in that Spider-Man movie, he actually built this same thing. So whoever designed this game took a cue from that, the artificial star machine. Ooh, this is gonna be a really good clip. So it's like, yeah, and his was much smaller, but that's one thing that's what they mentioned in the latest Spider-Man movie. Spoiler alert. But that was mentioned. But I'm pretty sure y'all knew that because, yeah, because the movie's been out for a while. And my shit just froze. I don't know what that was. What is that? Is that on this planet? No. Okay, let the drones get that. The power of the sun, yes. Precious tritium. The power of the sun, exactly. Oh, yeah. Let me turn that on. And if I turn that to remote demand, the ship should take off and head out somewhere. See, there they go. And they should be heading right toward that planet right there. So let's go ahead and follow them. Yep, that's all four of them. They should be heading right here. unless they did something weird and they're trying to go outside the solar system, which they should not be going. And maybe I should have equipped them with a warper because it's gonna take them a while to get there. Oh man, because that's 6 AUs away. That's 6 AUs, 6 astronomical units away. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna give these guys a freaking warper because that's too far away to travel. So at around 2.5 AUs, they really should come and turn on. So we'll do that. That's a long way to go. So I don't really need that many. Yeah, so that was four ships just left here. Their carrying capacity is 1,000 units. So plus 4,000 means that they're going with the intent to bring me back 4,000 units of um, of fire ice to be processed here. I'm not sure what's going on. My game keeps freezing. I hope it don't crash. It shouldn't crash. Let me check my usage here. I'm a PC gamer, so it's like that's weird. I'm in trouble now. I can't bring up my game bar. So I'm gonna do this real quick. I'm gonna close a few things. There we go. Back on. All right. Oh, that station's not powered. I was wondering what the heck was going on. But this station's powered. No, but I don't have any drones. Okay, I see where I messed up. So this is like these little satellites. They pretty much power everything in that circle. I did not put one right here, and that's my fault. So we'll just fix that real quick, and then you should start seeing drones pop out of there. There they go. They're taking the warpers. Yeah, this star system actually has a pretty big radius on it, so yeah. All right, let's check on those. Here they come. So there you go. They're docking. They're bringing the fire ice. Thank you. All right, so that's good. So that's what we wanted to happen happened. So they're gonna fill up with fire ice, and we're just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna extend this here. We're gonna put this right here, and then I'm gonna set up a new line to feed the rest of this little facility I'm building. Those are gonna start processing because they should have enough power. I think not exactly. Not that. Have to add one, and really need like another. Looks like I'm at a bit of a power deficit, and that's fine. We just add more. I like watching those kick on. It's actually pretty freaking awesome. So this one's gonna be my fire ice graphene depot, if you will. And what I intend to do, and we'll come back like in another stream where I'll probably like make a video, like record a video of me doing it and posting it everywhere. I'm gonna expand all of this out to make the graphene, and I'm gonna come over here and probably make the deuterium facility. And what that's gonna mean is like I'm gonna need more of these jokers right here. That's the facility right there that will process the hydrogen that comes out of here. We'll process that into the deuterium. But I'm gonna need a whole lot more of these, like a lot. And I think I actually have like some tucked away somewhere. So let's see if I can call down like maybe 1,000 of these. I got people. Sorry, I got people texting me. Got my people texting me. All right, so let's see. Can I call down what is called a miniature power collider? Let's see if I can call down like maybe 1,000 of these. I thought I had like a bunch of these somewhere. Yeah, I do. I do have some. So those vessels, where are they going though? I forget where they go. There's 2 of them. Looks like they're heading for. I wish I could track better where these things go. Yeah, it looks like they're heading towards. Yeah, it looks like they're heading towards Gamma. So they'll come back and they'll bring that stuff with them. That we're gonna need belts, so I'm gonna bring down like maybe about 2,000. Yeah, we'll import like about maybe 2,000 belts at a time, and we'll use that to kind of help run this facility. But I'm still trying to figure out better ways to make my products without using too many belts, because those take a lot of iron and stuff like that. And like early on in the game, I was running myself out of iron. Iron is really freaking important to build these structures. Come on. Yeah, those 2 chips come back, and I'm trying to think. Did I have a? Thought I had like a. Okay, I do have a blueprint for deuterium, and that's it right there. So what I would like to see is like, I could probably take this whole ring here and use it to kind of produce the graphene and the deuterium. And that could be used for pretty much this whole sector of the this whole sector of the planet. And I think so. It keeps saying collide with another object, but this is like, okay. I may have to reverse these belts, but I think this is about what I want. Because that feeds. Some of these look like they're backwards though. Yeah, they are. I'm gonna have to start this blueprint all the way back over. This is not right. That's not right at all. So let's start. But like I said, we're making a whole new blueprint. Oh, cool. And the ships came back. I don't need many right now. Let's see. I think I can fit about 100 in my onboard inventory. Yeah, I can fit more than that, but that's cool. So the thing about it is like, okay, this is to keep to keep all this kind of in balance. I'm gonna have to go ahead and start processing the deuterium because this is gonna fill up with graphene, but way before way before it goes anywhere else. So, but this will be like this will be the depot, if you will, for the graphene. Even though because I've got like another facility similar to it, all the way somewhere else in the cluster. We got that. So if I were to do like what I just mentioned, and I want to make like a line where we're processing the hydrogen into deuterium. Let's not. So hydrogen will go out. Deuterium should come back into the same facility, and then we get the miniature power collider, put it out right there, and I should be able to kind of feed and should be able to process the deuterium. Yeah, real quick, what is this other recipe? Yeah. Oh, I could also use this kind of process antimatter, so I might make another facility doing that. But for right now, deuterium. I think I do need to make like another facility to make strange matter, but we'll get to that later. That belt. Yeah, let's go ahead and mirror this. So I'm just gonna kind of butt this up here. There's so many ports that you could feed into the power collector. I mean, the miniature particle collider. Collider's a collider, not a collector. Alright, so we'll do this. I'm gonna set up some sorters right here. Do that. So those can be kind of right beside each other. So far it's looking good. I'm just gonna power this up, and this is pretty much gonna be it. If I can just copy the dang recipe. And then boom. Alright, so that's what we got going on here. So this should be filling up with deuterium, and there it is right there. We've got 250 units already. I don't want this hydrogen going anywhere, so this is gonna come off of these chemical facilities and go in here. Oh, I did not put a recipe right there. How crazy of me. Should be making more of that. And I can kind of just, I think as I keep going, I could probably like make like a bunch of splitters and whatnot and just go ahead and just expand this to where this whole ring around the planet, as far as I can get it, well, it's probably gonna go this way, and use that to feed the fire ice and the graphene, and fire ice, the graphene, and the deuterium. Oh man. Copy, paste. And it looks great. All right, guys. I think this was a pretty good stream, so thank everybody for tuning in. We had about, according to my screen, we had about 7 viewers at one point from, and that was, I think that was across all the platforms, Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. So appreciate that. So what I'll do is I'm just gonna leave Icarus right there, and probably tweak this a little bit more, and I'll probably like post like a really good video showing how I just kind of expanded this, and it's gonna look really cool. But anyway, appreciate y'all joining in, and I'll see y'all next time for Saturday's Sphere building.